Hi guys, it's Scarlett, and I'm back with week 4, or 3, I don't know, I think it's week 3, of PBA Season 1, Wi-Fi Division, GU Division, whatever. Yeah, I got a battle. I definitely have a battle for you. I guess first things first, I should just mention that, alright, I don't even know where I'm going with this. So my opponent, you can see what my opponent brought. I brought this. Roaring Moon was, for mainly Goldango. It was also just kind of like really good pivot. He didn't really have the best answer for it. Like if it got in, it could kind of just click a button, and that would be that. Rotom Heat was my tank. It was really for Breloom and Shampoo, more so Shampoo. It also switches in on a lot of things. For example, Goldango's Make It Rain, or like a Hippowdon Earthquake. Pretty good switch. Unfortunately with Hippowdon, I can't really like touch it at all, besides like Willowing. I didn't bring Hex on it, so can't do that. I have Scarf Tinkaton, which is to outspeed Shampoo, and I mean, I guess like Breloom. It was mainly just to outspeed Shampoo, so I had something to like counter it and straight up do that. Ferrograph is for Houndstone. That did not come, obviously, so it's kind of like a Sackmon, if you will. Like, I don't really need it. It's just kinda there. Zarina is I believe spin support, just kind of like can break some shit. Taunt for this guy, Grimmsnarl, forgot his name. And yeah, it can just pivot and do some fun things like that. And then Dragalge just kind of does some damage to Terra Water. So I mean, like, if this thing wants to come in, it could just Terra Water, Icicle Crash, doesn't really do much. And then also for Hippo and this guy, and yeah, I think that covers everything. And I guess it resists Make It Rain, which is also good. Yeah, so I decided to leave Dragalge. I thought it was a pretty solid lead, in case something like Grimmsnarl could lead, because then I can just double out, bring in something that can just Volt Switch. Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not really too threatened by like Power Gem. I don't think that comes out. I think why would it come out, really? Now it does though. Dragalge can just fire up a Draco, get it down, which is great because now I can just spin those away later. Don't have to deal with hazards, which is awesome. I can get in Ferrograph here to just sack it. I don't really need it at this point, and great. I can just bring in Tinkaton hard. He's probably gonna double here, which he does to Hippowdon, which is gonna take, which isn't gonna take anything. I'm just gonna get my rocks up. I forgot. Zarina. I bring in Zarina here. The edge. I don't think that mattered too much, but it's unfortunate, of course. Grimmsnarl comes back out. I can just spin here, but I decide to taunt in case of slack off first off. But then the other thing was just in case this thing came in. So great that we got it. It's going to do a decent amount. Rocky Helmet Chip is going to do a ton back though, which is awesome. I think I just turn here because, oh no, I Power Whipped, yeah. Now I Synthesis because Sam is obviously gone. Make It Rain's going to do a shit ton. I probably should have, Synthesis instead here, but, I was taunting just in case, they want to double back into Grimmsnarl, like they just did. And then I can just U-turn because as soon as Goldango's brought in, this is free momentum for me. I can bring in Rotom Heat, which kind of just deals with everything. I go for Wisp because, I mean, it's probably going to go for Edge. Goes for Rocks, so this thing had Rocks, so 2 Rocksmons, which kind of sucks because this isn't Boots Rotom Heat, so I can really only hit this with Overheat. Edge is going to do nothing because, you know, it's fucking burned, and it's not Stab. So I'm kind of in a tricky spot. I have to go Dragalge, probably on a slack off. But like, I'm in a really tough spot here. I have to Terra Water so I can, you know, deal with this. On the Earthquake, obviously. And Serve doesn't knock it out. If it did, that would have been really nice for me, just because then I'm at like 29, which is not good, but it's like I can somewhat survive a hit, maybe. Like, we're getting there. I could, like, Breloom could have came in, and I'm just going through hypotheticals, but yeah. Gholdengo, gonna do that. I could just bring in Roaring Moon here. I believe I predicted it and just went, yeah, Declaw. And then right here, my thinking was, at worst, it's gonna Mach Punch, and at best, I'm getting a KO. And somehow, the worst was Scarf Breloom coming out and just OHKOing. So now I'm fucked, because like, Roaring Moon would have just beaten Gholdengo. Now I don't have anything for it, because guess what? Chien-Pao comes out, and now what do I have to do? I have to bring in Rotom Heat, so I lose the sack port here. Sacred Sword's obviously going to do a ton. I knock off, which knocks off the Scarf, which is like, okay, I mean, I could kind of do something with that, but it's not, it's doing a lot of damage. Like, I cannot really do much. And then obviously I have to bring Tinkaton, but it's too late. It can just Sucker, gets the KO. So unfortunately we're gonna fall to 0-2. That Breloom was a huge bring for him. Or not 0-2, but 1-2. That Breloom was a huge bring, and that Houndstone just threatening, because Last Respect is not banned. So if that thing comes, I need to be prepared for it. And having to bring a mon like Farigiraf to a matchup where it obviously does not do jack shit is not good for me. It is really, really not good for me. So it didn't have a role, and I could have possibly brought like Great Tusk. Great Tusk would have had a great matchup here, because it can deal with Gholdengo, it can deal with Glimmora, it can not really deal with Breloom, but it can at least check it if it goes for, again, like a close combat or something. So I pretty much started 6-5 because I knew Farigiraf was not going to do jack shit. So unfortunate, but hey, week 4 is coming up. I don't know what's so special about week 4, but hopefully we can get a win, get back on track. I definitely want to make playoffs. That's the goal every season. So missing would be unfortunate, but that's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later.